So in the book Leading Change, John Cotter lays out 8 steps for initiating change within an organization, and creating a guiding coalition is one of those. So for Independent University, one of the main things they need to focus on is creating a guiding coalition to help with this change process. So in the book, Cotter explains that, quote, "A strong coalition is always needed, one with the right composition, level of trust, and shared objective," unquote. So this is just saying that the right people have to be involved in this. They have to be trusted by everyone on the team and everyone in the organization. And then they have to have a shared objective. So they can't all be working for something else. They all have to have the same ideas and the same visions in order for this to work. So the 4 qualities or steps that Cotter suggests for putting together a guiding coalition is having people in a position of power. So you have to have enough powerful people that on board that if there are people who are not involved in this, they do not have the ability to stop the effort that is being put forth. And then expertise is another one of these qualities. So on the team, having people from different areas of the organization, just so that there's a lot of different points of view, lots of different experiences, so that when it comes down to it, there are intelligent decisions being made based on the different parts of the organization and different experience levels. And then credibility is another one. So are there good enough reputations within the team to be taken seriously? So this is huge. When putting together the team, you want to make sure that the people on board have credibility within the organization. They're not just a brand new professor who has a lot of experience, but people don't trust them or people don't know who they are. So making sure that the people have a good reputation within the organization so that they will be taken seriously. And then the final one is leadership. Does this group include enough leadership to be able to direct the change process? So just making sure that you're not just picking managers, while managers can be leaders, making sure that everyone on the team has leadership experience and knows how to lead people throughout a change process. So for Independent University, their guiding coalition would start with Dr. Washington. He is kind of the head of this, along with the board of directors and the board of trustees and everyone, but he should probably be the main person on this just because he is the president of the university. So he does have a position of power, obviously. He has some expertise. He has 10 years as the CEO of a telecommunications company, so he knows a lot about business. And this issue is kind of more of a business issue than it is a knowledge issue or an information issue in terms of the education that the students are getting. And then he has expertise. He has experience as a president, he has experience as a CEO, and he has some different viewpoints coming from an outside organization. And then he does have a lot of credibility. Obviously, he has 10 years as a CEO under his belt. He grew up kind of within the university, so people know who he is because his father worked for the university. And then he has leadership skills. That's proven throughout his experiences. And as the president, you can't be the president of a university if you don't have leadership skills of some sort. And then within that team would be the provost, the dean of students, board of directors, board of trustees. Those would be the main people, but not just picking everyone. You can't have too big of a guiding coalition, so making sure that you're selectively picking just a few people. And then I think it would be good for them to have someone on their team from the United Methodist Church, just to incorporate them and maybe increase their involvement within the university and kind of get back to their roots in a sense. And then also some department deans, so maybe the business department or athletics, student involvement, things like that. Just really key leaders within the university that maybe aren't as high up, but do have interactions with the students and also interactions with the higher up organizations. And then also key professors, so professors that are known throughout the university, professors that have a lot of expertise in different areas, and things like that. And then also bringing in people for this team, people from the Alumni Association. So Dr. Washington is part of the Alumni Association, so I think that is helpful, so that he will be able, like, he knows people to bring in, and he knows who will be a part of this and who will be willing to help with this change, because they are just as much a part of this as people directly involved in the university.